everyone, I'm Becky,
And I'm Sarah.
and we're doing Bickering book reviews. Today we're talking about A Merry Little Meet Cute by Julie Murphy and Sierra Simone, which I got the ebook off of NetGalley.
I got the ebook and the e-audiobook off of NetGalley. I'm sorry that I took both versions, but I wanted to read a little bit like when I was doing different other things, and then I was like, I also want to listen to it a little bit. So
Yeah,
sorry, but I got both.
I think a lot of people do both. So this book kind of takes the idea of a Hallmark Christmas movie and turns it on its head. So B. Hobbs is also Bianca Von Honey, and she has a closed doors account, which is super popular, kind of like it's basically this world's OnlyFans. And she's also a very successful porn star. And she likes her job. She likes her life. Everything's good. Her producer, though, needs to make more money to send his kids to art school and to help the one start with a business opportunity. So he decides he's going to go legit. And so he's going to make movies for this very chaste, family-friendly network, like the Hallmark Network, made Christmas movies. And so the star of his movie, the one is a former pop star, a former boy band pop star named Nolan. And the other one was supposed to be like this, like America's sweetheart, former TV star, who gets into an accident in a very odd way. So they need a new star, new female star. And files get switched, and accidentally the director picks B, also known as Bianca, to be the star of this very chaste movie and to go spend the Christmas season in this town that's Christmas all year round, which actually I would enjoy. She gets there, and it turns out, and everybody on the set are former people from porn, and they're trying to like play it down like nobody knows what's going on and pretend like they're just like new people in the industry trying to make a great Christmas movie. Well, it turns out Nolan is a very, very big fan of Bianca Von Honey, and they're drawn together, and there's some Christmas stuff, and there's a little bit of Christmas romance and Christmas magic, and without going into more than that, it is the antithesis of a holiday Hallmark movie.
I liked the fact that the Christmas did not hit me over the head. Like it was a Christmas book, but like I feel like it was done in such a way that like me who hates Christmas was okay with it. Was okay with the whole setting. So that was good. I do have to say that I was not a fan of the audiobook. I really enjoyed this book when I read it, but when I switched over to try the audio, like I was not a fan. Like the voice actors just didn't do it for me. And like I think I disliked this book because of the audiobook, because the audiobook was not great. Like the male voice actor mispronounced things. The female voice actor didn't really do voices for different characters, so it was not well done. But the book itself I really enjoyed.
So I liked it. I don't know. I feel like maybe I had too high expectations because I didn't like it as much as I wanted to like it. Um, the Christmas stuff, I thought the Christmas stuff was kind of fun. I thought the backstory was kind of fun. I don't know. I felt like every so often, like they would let the joke go on too long, and I'm kind of like, okay, we get the point.
I could see that.
But I liked the characters. I liked the story. I liked the romance angle. It wasn't funny. Julie Murphy books usually make me laugh. I didn't laugh, but she's not the only person writing it, so maybe that was part of it.
It was
Um,
like fun. Like I don't necessarily know if I describe it as funny, but like I don't really describe a lot of books as funny, so
yeah,
it was fun.
it was fun.
Um and I think the other thing is like I'm always a sucker for plus size female leads, like because I like seeing parts of myself in a book. And so as I was reading this book, I was like, oh, I know exactly who I want to recommend this to. And I was excited about it and I did want to recommend it. So to me, that speaks like highly of the book that I loved it enough to want to recommend it.
See, and that's interesting because when I was reading it, I was like, they mention like in two or three places that she's plus size, but like it didn't really feel, it felt like they were added in lines. Like to me, it didn't feel like it was part of the character.
I don't
Which
know.
you
But
don't
maybe
usually
that's
like,
because I'm biased because it's Julie Murphy and I just expect it.
right, and maybe that's part of it is because it's Julie Murphy, I expected it to be more. And so that might be part of the problem too.
I liked Nolan. I mean, he wasn't over the top, like memorable, but I still liked him, and I liked the idea that he was a former boy band member.
Right.
Like
I
that was
thought that was
adorable.
funny. And I mean, like, I think that they added things that made the characters, like Nolan's backstory with his family, seem more human. So I enjoyed that. Like I said, all in all, like, yeah, I enjoyed it and I would recommend it to people, particularly people. I mean, it's not a Hallmark type of story. It is a very, I was actually surprised by how
It
detailed some
was
things were.
very spicy. It was
Right.
very spicy.
And I think that's because
I'm here for it.
I had never read anything by Sierra Simone, and then when I looked up her books, I was like, oh, okay,
Yeah,
that
it
makes
was
sense.
very
Because it
spicy.
was way more spicy than a normal Julie Murphy. So,
Well, and I was trying to figure out like if they were to do another book in the series, like who if I'd want to learn about anybody else's backstory, and I don't necessarily know if I need that.
well, and, like I could see them doing one about her friend, but then at the same time, I found the friend kind of annoying.
Yeah, she wasn't really well developed. She was more of a caricature.
And that was part of it too. I felt like they were so with being sex positive that it felt caricature with a lot of them.
Yeah. Because I was thinking maybe the other boy man member, like going into him, but
You
I
could,
don't know. I
I
don't know.
would probably read a book about both of the other boy band members.
Yeah, I don't know.
I could
Or
see that.
the costume designer.
Yeah, but I feel like his story kind of is going to resolve with yeah the character that he was involved with in the book. Do you have anything else?
No, not
We
really.
should just rate it. So our rating system starts up with 5 unicorns. We go down to 2 unicorns. If we don't like it, it's a horse.
So I'm in between 3 and 4 unicorns. Just because I so I started reading it and I ended and finished it by listening to it. So that's why I think it's coloring like my feelings about this book. I think I'm gonna give it a 4 because I really was excited and I was hooked. I was like staying up late at night to read this because I was like wanting to know what was happening. And I was excited to want to share this with others. So I think I'm gonna have to go with a 4 on this one.
I'm going to go with a 3. I enjoyed it. I think it's recommendable. I didn't love it. I part of that might have been, like I said, my expectations. Because I remember reading the original description and being like, this is amazing. I'm going to want to read this. But it just didn't quite get where I wanted it to get. So that is where we are on A Merry Little Meet Cute, and we'll see you around.
Bye.
Bye.